taking a very easy day. I have not been feeling my best, I think, from just being so busy the past couple of weeks, and I need a rest day. So we are going to have a very restful and relaxing Sunday, which is not super common for me. I would say that I like to have restful periods. Maybe I will rest in the afternoon or rest in the morning and then try to jam pack the rest of the day with more things. So that is not happening today. Today is a chill day because my body needs it. I've been dealing with a migraine on and off all week, and I just need to get out of that cycle of pain and back to feeling well. And I also, fun fact, I did some research earlier this year on my human design. So if you haven't checked out human design, it's basically like astrology and a science/personality test all combined into one. It's based on when you're born and where you're born. And my human design is a projector, which is basically someone who can see big picture of things and like understand how things should be put together, but I'm not supposed to be a doer, which is wild because I do so many things. So I'm trying to learn a little bit more about that. But one of the biggest takeaways from my human design and being a projector is rest is not only necessary, it is vital. And this is something we all know, like rest isn't something you earn. Rest should be a key part of the recipe of life. It's not just about, okay, well, like I've been so busy for weeks, so now I deserve the rest. The rest should be just given and given to yourself, ideally, before you burn out. And I'm saying this as someone who struggles with that. So I am trying to remember that not only on a like human level, but then in regards to being a projector, how vital rest is for me to have the energy, the capacity, the wisdom, the clarity to continue doing what I do for either myself, work, or just like how I operate in the world. And I think in my mind, I want to be this like really productive, busy person, and my body. And honestly, I think my soul does not like that. So I am really going against what feels natural to me by having like a full day of rest, and I want to take you along with me. So if you're watching this and you need a reminder to rest, you need someone to rest with, I am going to be your rest buddy. There's going to be some like holiday-based resting things, like puttering around my home, which is always enjoyable because I have a beautiful home and I'm so grateful for having this apartment and a place that I love. So that is a point of rest, is being grateful to be where I am, to rest in it. And normally I wouldn't do like a full face of makeup for the weekend, but I do also want to feel better. And that is like a bit of a secret sauce hack that I have, is when I'm not feeling well and I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and I see that I'm really not looking well, I just start to feel worse. So I'm going to put on just some like base everyday makeup, nothing too crazy, just to give me a little confidence boost when I'm not feeling my best, so that when I catch a glimpse of myself in the camera recording, I'm like, oh no, you look good. It's not a problem. You may not feel good, but you definitely look good, because there is a science to looking good does help you feel good. And this is something that my mom actually did after her breast cancer diagnosis. There was like a women's community called Look Good, Feel Good, where they partnered with different makeup companies, I think fashion brands, to support women going through cancer treatment. So mostly chemo and radiation, especially if you lose your hair. There's, as we can imagine, like a whole mental aspect of that. And so she was a part of that group where they would get together, I think every month, and like get new makeup and try different things, especially with hair loss. Like you would lose your eyebrows, you lose your eyelashes. There's also like a lot of other not great side effects of chemo. And so seeing how my mom responded to that Look Good, Feel Good group really reminded me that yes, putting the effort in when you're not feeling well is always worth it, because I'm not doing it for anyone else. I'm doing it solely for myself. So light makeup or rest day, not pushing myself to do more than literally the bare minimum, because the bare minimum is still enough. And learning to listen to my body is very important. I did originally want to leave the house today to go to church at the top of the day, And even though I woke up at like a decent time, like plenty of time before church started, I just knew that it wasn't the right move for me to get up, get dressed, go be social. Also, as bad as it sounds, like be around a lot of people with germs and things. Like I'm becoming a bit more aware of that during the holiday season. Just, everyone's together and there's just more germs. And I feel like maybe I might need to start masking again just to protect my health and to protect others, which at the end of the day is why we take care of ourselves, is to make sure that we're also taking care of other people at the same time. But health is wealth. So that's what I'm working on, is taking care of my health. After wrapping a few gifts, we realized we only had like 2 Christmas cards left. And I think part of that was we realized we can't even mail Christmas cards to all of our family and friends in Canada because Canada Post, the postal service for the entire country, is on strike. Great time for that. They've been on strike since November, so it's been really hard for small businesses, myself included. We can only ship using like other parties to get to certain places. But if you're trying to mail like an actual card, it just won't arrive. I don't know what the other option would be. I guess FedEx or UPS, but we're not doing that for individual cards. So we went out for a lovely walk and it was nice to get out. I realized that even though I'm having a chill day, getting outside is really good for me, especially like my mind, my body, especially feeling with this like migraine that's been going on for a while. I realized I haven't been working out enough. I think that might be contributing to the migraines. I was doing a lot of Pilates a couple of vlogs ago. You probably saw this. I was doing like a 2-week trial where I was getting as many classes in as possible. But since traveling to Toronto, having my period, everything like that, I just didn't get back into it. And now I'm paying for it, I guess. But the walk was good. And we got some really cute Christmas cards. We got just like some nice classic like happy holiday cards. And then these ones are super cute. This is like more specifically for our friends in Canada to say we're sending love from California. So I'm going to finish writing these, if not tonight, then like top of the week, because we are going to send like a big box to my mom for gifts for my brother and my aunts and uncles and everyone. So she'll receive it and then she can be Mrs. Claus and give it out to everyone. But I also got a few of my Black Friday orders that just came in, and I want to share what they are because I know a few of you were asking me if I was going to purchase Gel Care nail polish on sale because they had their like Black Friday holiday sale. So I actually got a bunch of colors. I got 5 colors for $100, which is a really good deal in my opinion. And I prefer their products. I just think the quality and what they use ingredient wise, it is 10 free. So in terms of the amount of chemicals, it's minimal compared to a lot of other brands. So I got 2 different pinks. This is the I'm not going to say right. Nominee? No, I already know that's wrong. It's like kind of like a light baby pink. I just don't have anything like light pink. And then I got this just nude BB cream. I don't have a good like nude clear base that I like. So this is hopefully going to be my new nude base. And then clearly I'm in my pink era because I also got a rose water, which is another pink, but it's a bit more translucent, which I thought would be fun for doing like layering and doing some like different techniques with that, like similar to like how I did these with eyeshadow. I could potentially do that with that pink. And then I got some good fall colors. So you'll probably see this. I'm going to have to do my nails later this week. So I got this sapphire, which is just like a nice dark blue, almost like a royal blue. And then the other one I got is the Cabernet 2.0. I did really want this one. It feels just like the perfect fall, like burgundy Merlot color. Again, it looks so much darker, but I think it has more pigment when it goes on. So especially this year for Black Friday, I think every year I have this approach where I'm only buying things that I either want, like they've been on my list for a long time. Hence these nail polishes, like I've had these favorited for a long time and I was waiting for a sale. Like I knew that obviously Gel Care was going to do a sale. So it's either things that I really want or things that I need. So I did actually get a new Merit order. And I realized, I think because I haven't ordered since moving to the US, which is crazy. Like I bought Merit, but not from Merit.com. I got it from Sephora. So I got the original bag. Again, I already have one of these, but it's just like, it's just nice. It's just a cutie little bag. So I'm glad to have that. And then I did get their cute, small, like Thanksgiving bag, which I think I want to try to use this for my retainer tray when I'm out instead of like the ugly one that I use. I'm like, how cute is that? So I stocked up on my highlighter stick because I'm like this close to having no highlighter. So it's the Day Glow, and I get this in Kava. It is my favorite highlighter. I know a lot of people do love Merit. I've been using Merit highlighter for years since they launched, like in 2020 or 2021 when they came out. And then I've been getting back into lipstick. You'll see that again soon, but I've been getting back into lipstick. Pre-pandemic, I used to wear lipstick a lot. It was sort of like my look, just because I always find doing more eye makeup doesn't look good on me. So I did get a lipstick in their signature lip in Baby, which is just sort of like an everyday, almost like a nudish color, very everyday. I'm not going to put it on now because my lips feel very dry and I don't want to put lipstick on dry lips and then be like upset about it. But I'm very excited for these because this was a need, this was a want, and this is just like super cute to have a little an extra thing. Also, like Merit's just so brilliant. I think they're just like such a smart company. A friend of mine actually works there, and well, I wouldn't say that her and I are friends. We're internet friends, and I've been a fan of hers from when she was at Missouri, and now she's at Merit, and she's just like very, very talented. And then lastly, one of the best things that I got on Black Friday was more coffee because I needed more coffee, and I stocked up on all my coffee. I get a variety of coffee. So this is the Chiaro. It's like the double espresso for when I do lattes at home. And then I love an iced coffee even in the winter. So that is the iced Ligero. Very good, very yummy. And then for just like a normal everyday drip, I personally love Mexico. This one I think is great, the green one. I just think the flavor is really good. So I got that, and then I always like to get one decaf because there's a lot of days that I want to have like a latte or something in the afternoon, but I know I can't do caffeine, so I just got a case of the decaf espresso pods specifically for doing like a latte or something like that. And that's all I bought on Black Friday. I'm really proud of myself that I didn't go over the top. And now that I have them all here, it feels like Christmas has come early. And to continue with my restful moment, I'm going to read on the couch before we have dinner. I'm actually going to go over to some friends' place tonight who live around the corner to watch a holiday movie, which just feels like the perfect restful Sunday to watch the holiday. In preparation for Christmas, I realized it's going to be my first Christmas movie this year, which feels late, but I'm glad that I'm doing it, and it'll be nice to hang out with them and like have some cozy Christmas vibes. But I do want to continue resting. I am still reading my Throne of Glass Castle series. I'm on Empire of Storms and I'm almost 50% done. So we got to get some more. We're gonna get some more done here. We got to get through this. I really want to wrap this up, possibly by the end of the year. We'll see. Book. I'm still working on it. We are going to get there. Even if I can't finish all of the books in this series, definitely this one, but probably one more. And it'll feel really great to wrap the year on so much fantasy. I've read Attah earlier this year, and then obviously the Glass Castle, Throne of Glass series. And then I can get into Fourth Wing because the new one comes out in January. So I have some reading to do, and it's been a pretty restful day all in all. I think that getting to bed, hopefully getting a good sleep, staying asleep. I have this issue with sometimes I wake up when I'm like tossing and turning in the night and I just can't go back to sleep because my mind won't stop. So hopefully staying asleep and having a very restful sleep will make this week and tomorrow just like a very productive day. But I feel like taking it easier today, going for a light walk, having a cozy night in with my friends was like the cherry on top of the entire weekend. I think just being able to have like A, friends so close by that I can walk over to their place, and B, friends that you can have that like easy relationship where you just hang out and watch a movie and it's so cozy. So all in all, feeling very grateful for the ability and the opportunity to rest because it doesn't always happen that way for me, especially when it comes to work. But I am really trying to prioritize my health because the body keeps a score and I want to live like a really good, happy, and healthy life to the best of my ability. So I'm feeling good about this. And I hope if you were able to have a restful day with me, you enjoyed it, or this inspires you to prioritize rest not as a reward, but as something that we all deserve and is a vital part of like the recipe for our life. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye.